What is going on, guys? Parallaxox here, and today I'm going to show you how to make FPS GUI for each of your players that join your game. So first, in starter player and starter player scripts, you want to insert a local script and get rid of the print hello world. First, we're going to call in all of our services that we need. Equals game : get service run service. And then local layers equals game : get service players, and then the local player is players dot local player, and then local player GUI equals player : wait for child player GUI. Then I'm going to create a GUI in code. You can obviously create it using Roblox system. Local screen GUI equals instance.new screen GUI. And I will name the screen GUI as FPS GUI. And I'm going to make the parent into the player GUI. And then I need to create the label that the players will see. So local FPS label equals instance.new text label. And then I'm going to make the size of the label udim2.new 0 200 0 50. I'm basically just changing the offset of X and Y, not changing the scale. Then I'm going to update the position, which again I will just do the offset, not the scale. And then I'm going to make the background semi-transparent. It's background transparency, so I'm going to put it to 0.5. Then I'm going to change the background color to a black color. It'd be color3.new. The RGB value of black is 000. Then I'm going to change the text color to color3.new to 111. Then I'm going to pick out the font, and to get that you do enum.font, and then you can pick anyone. I'm just going to choose source sans bold. Then I'm going to also enable text scaled. It's a Boolean value. Then I'm also going to put the default text as FPS and then calculating. So if someone loads in before a script runs, it'll at least show calculating. And then I'm going to put the parent as the screen GUI. And then finally we can actually get into the code that actually determines your FPS. So we're going to create some variables to help keep track. So the frame count will start out as 0, and then we're going to create a variable called start time, and it's going to be defined as tick, which happens every frame basically. And then we're going to use a run service dot heartbeat, so this fires at every frame once you load in. connect function, and then so basically at every frame we're going to increase the frame count by 1. And then we're going to see the elapsed amount of time, which is tick minus our start time. If elapsed is greater than or equal to 1, then our local FPS equals math.floor frame count divided by elapsed. We want to change the label text to update them on their frame rate. Equals FPS in a space, and then add our FPS variable. And then we want to reset our frame count variable, and we want to tick the start time again. So now if we run this, as you can see, my frame rate is increasing and decreasing, and even if I go into the settings and change my frame rate to 240, it'll increase up there and keep an active frame count. The frames will go up and down based on how many parts and things you're loading and how good your graphics card is. You can only get the result of these frames if you have a monitor that is good enough to see them. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.